Hey guys, welcome to this tutorial. Today we are going to learn how to implement GridView in Android. We are going to display a list of images and their names using GridView. We are also going to listen on click, whereby when you click a specific image, we are going to open a new activity and display the image and the name of the clicked item. So this is the project that is showing. We have the raw images. This is the one that is going to hold GridView item. We have our main activity. Within the main activity, we have GridView, and also we have our adapter. We also have the clicked item, whereby we show the image and the name of the item that was clicked. So I'm going to start with a new project so that we can learn how to implement all these. So this is a fresh project which I'm going to use. So let's get started. So I'm going to start by adding GridView here. I'm going to change this one to linear left. Orientation, I'm going to give it vertical. And I'm going to remove all these. I'm going to give it a top margin of 10. I'm going to give it a number of columns. I'm going to display the columns. I'm going to have horizontal spacing of 4. Vertical spacing, I'm going to have 4. And I'm going to give it ID of GridView. I'm going to customize my style. I'm going to use no action bar. So I'm going to find my GridView, GridView, GridView. GridView is equals to find view by id r.id.gridView. I'm going to create a row that is going to hold GridView items. So I'm going to call it row items. Within the row items, I'm going to have relative layout. I'm going to lap content. I'm going to lap content. I'm going to give it margin of 1 and padding of 2. I'm going to have my image view. I'm going to lap content. I'm going to give it 100. And I'm going to scale type to fit XY. I'm going to give it ID, image view, identity complete. This is 1dp, 2dp. Source, I'm going to give it launcher. This should lap content. I'm going to have my text view here, lap content, then text. I'm going to have name, ID, I'm going to have TV name, and should be below image view. Horizontally centered, and even this one horizontal too. Then I'm going to go back to my main activity, create a list of images. So I'm going to have print images, which should be an array. All.drawable dot launcher background, and I'm going to have string, which is an array, and I'm going to have names. This one I'm going to have test name. Then I'm going to create an adapter. So I'm going to have class public class custom adapter, and I'm going to extend base adapter. I'm going to implement the method, and I'm going to have here private string image names. I'm going to have private string images. Let me add images photo. I'm going to have private context, and I'm going to have private layout inflator. I'm going to generate constructor here. And then I'm going to have this dot layout inflator is equals to layout inflator so it will be layout inflator context dot get system service. It should be context get system service layout inflator service. Here I'm going to return the length of my images, so I'm going to have image photos dot length. Then I'm going to have if view equal to null. I'm going to have my view to be layout inflator dot inflate all dot layout dot low items. I'm going to have view group as view group, and I'm going to have false as attached root. Then I'm going to return my view. I have a text view which is TV name. I have an image view which is image photo. This is view dot find view by id all dot id dot TV name, and I have image view which is image view view dot find view by id all dot id dot image view. So this text view and image view are from the low item. We have image view and we have text view name. So actually this one should be here. Then let me set text TV name dot set text. I'm going to have the value of the image name at position I. At sometimes you can get this one to be position or I. So if it's position, change the I and have your position instead of I. So we have image photo dot set image resource, and I'm going to set the image at position I. So images photo in position I. It should be int. Images photo position I. So it seems to be an error here. Let's see. We have images photo. Okay, then is image view. So this one should be image view dot set image resource to image photo I. So back to my main activity, I'm going to have custom adapter. Remember, an adapter helps us to link between the UI components and the data source. So I'm going to have new custom adapter, the context, this now image, have images. The next thing is, so I'm going to start with names, images, and context, which is this. Then my GridView dot set adapter, and I'm going to set custom adapter. So I'm going to learn my project and see what we have at this point. So let me close this one. So Gradle building, learning. So launching activity, and we have our test image, test name here, and our image here. So I'm going to add my images. I have a list of images. I'm going to leave the link in the description. You can get them. All the images are from Pixby. So I'm going to have them. And then I'm going to paste them in my drawable folder. And then I'm going to have here image 1. Let me copy this one. Image 2, image 3, image 4, image 5, image 6, image 7, image 8, image 9, image 10, 11, I think I have 12. Then the name, I'm going to have image 1, image 2, image 3, image 4, image 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and finally 12. So I'm going to learn with the project and see now what you're having. So installing the application. Wow, here we have our image 1, 2, 3, up to 12. So I'm going to add a card so that it displays in a card form. So I'm going to change this one and add card. So I'm going to add card library. So I'm going to have card. Okay. Then back to my code. I'm going to add CardView. And then I'm going to have my relative layout, lab content. Then I'm going to have elevation. I'm going to give it 4. And corner radius, I'm going to give it 4. So let's learn and see what we have. The application is storing. Wow, so we have our GridView items displayed in a card format. So I'm going to have a background card on my main activity. I'm going to give it darker color. Then I'm going back to my main my row item and then giving it the card background color to be white. So let's run our application again and see. So we have our card with the image and the name. So I'm going to add on click listener. When you click an item, I'm going to open a new activity, display the image and the name of the clicked item. So I'm going to add a new activity, empty activity, and I'm going to call it activity clicked item. Finish. So this one is displaying in a red, but it's not an error. So I'm going to have, let me copy this one. Then I'm going to change this one to a relative layout. This one I'm going to center parent, that is horizontally and vertically. So I can remove this one. I'm going to increase the size to 200, and this one, the width should be 200. I can give this one size of 16 to make it a little bit large. Then I'm going to find them. So I have image view and I have text view. So I'm going to have image view dot find view by id dot id dot image view. And then we have text view. We have, so now don't need this one, so we need find view by id dot id dot tv name. Remember, this one, image view and text view, are from activity clicked item. This one, image view and text view. So I'm going to set values which I'm going to pass from the main activity. So GridView dot set on item click listener new adapter view on item click listener. So I'm going to have string selected name, which will be my names. I'm going to get the position. I'm going to have int selected image, and I'm going to have images dot position. So I'm going to have to start a new activity, and I'm going to have start activity, new intent. I'm going to move from main activity to create item activity, and I'm going to pass data. The first one is name, which will be selected name. The other data should be image, which is selected image. So in my create item activity, I'm going to have intent, which is get intent. And I'm going to check if intent dot get extras not null. I'm going to have string selected name, which will be intent dot get string extra name. And I'm going to have int selected image, which will be intent dot get int extra, and this one should be image, and by default 0. Remember, this name and the image are from the main activity, name and the image. Then I'm going to set my data. So I'm going to have text view dot set text selected name, and I'm going to have my image view dot set image resource selected image. So that's all. Let's learn our activity and see what we have. Installing the application. So when I click image 1, new activity opens. We have the image and the name. When I click image 12, I have the image and the name. When I click image 6, I have the image and the name. So that's all, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, remember to subscribe for more tutorials. If you have a question, remember you can comment below for additional help.